All right, guys, so you've been asking me about Barndominiums. We are going to talk to TJ Norris with the Barndo Co. This is going to be a multiple part series, so let's get to it. Hey guys, Aubree here, and we are back in PR. Should I move to Taylor's, Greer, Duncan, Lyman, Boiling Springs? I love Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah, so I'm TJ. I am the co-founder and co-owner of the Barndo Co. But I do get to sit in a really cool role of like CEO visionary. So I'm kind of the face that everybody sees. And then Ross is the guy that's out there making sure everything that I promise gets delivered on.
Yeah, that's kind of important. Okay, so as far as like the build process, you know, they come in, we've got our financing in place. You took me on a quick tour around before we started, and you have a small design center. Mm-hmm. So that's super cool. Like people can customize the inside of like what this looks like, correct?
So we operate way different than a lot of builders.
Okay, tell me.
And so what we do is when you come in and you've met with us and you've got some information, information's free. Mm-hmm. We'll give you as much of it as you want. Our website's a great resource for that. We have tons of plans to look at. You know, we recommend that you go with a pre-designed plan because it just speeds the process up. But we do offer full customization. I mean, we can completely custom design. We have in-house architect, you have in-house engineering. Okay. We can custom design and build anywhere, even down Berkeley County, the coastal regions. Like we can design there. Our trusses meet the 170 mile an hour wind loads and stuff. So, but that process, once you've determined like this is something I want to seek out, we don't make you sign a contract day one.
Okay.
We give you a little bit of a relief in the form of what we call onboarding. Okay. So our onboarding, there's a fee for onboarding, but that onboarding includes your purchase of your plans, or it can be modified to include custom design if you want to do custom design. Okay. So you're going to get a set of plans, and those are yours to keep. So even if you, at the end of this, decide not to build with us, you take those home. We're not going to hold them hostage. Go speak to other builders. We love free market. We love competition. Go talk to somebody.
That's awesome.
Like we strive to be the best. So if we're not the best fit for you, hey, we want you to have a great experience. So that's how we do it. And so like you get that set of plans. You get to sit down with our team. You'll go room by room and go through our showroom and pick out selections for flooring, windows, doors, cabinets.
Where do you want the outlets to be?
Yeah, so you pick out everything. And so you have a lot of influence, even inside of our spec plans, to really make this yours. And then once all those selections have been made and you've got your DHEC permit in hand, because that's something the homeowner has to do, then we will send our team out and do an on-site inspection, and we'll give you a couple of options. We can do your septic for you, we can do your grading, we can quote for the driveway, but we can also hand you that as a separate quote, and then you can go and contract your own septic people if you'd prefer. We give people a lot of flexibility. So we try not to be like just every other builder where we're trying to make a margin on everything. What we care about and what we know is we're the best Barndo builder in America, and we're going to be that because we focus on the barn. And so all the things leading up to it, right? Pre-construction, we give you the ability to use, you know, your own people. Post-construction, don't pay me to put your fence in and put your sod in. We will. But if you have the ability to do it and save some money, we want you to do that. So so we try to be very friendly to that. So once you've done that, the difference in us and everyone else is you're going to get a full proposal that has everything broke down. You're going to have plans, proposal, everything's been mapped out for you. You're not flying solo. And then we're going to give you a written proposal with that number. And the cool thing about us is we work off of a fixed rate contract. There's no cost plus.
Okay.
There's no hurdles. There's no maybe somewhere between $400,000 and $500,000.
Change orders and stuff like that.
So change orders, but again, we spend so much time on the front end, we eliminate a lot of those. Are there going to be some? 100%. But those
maybe.
Yeah, those fall back to the homeowner telling us we want to change this. We're not going to change it, and we're not going to charge you up if something changed on our end. We eat the risk by offering these fixed rate proposals, but what ends up happening is you get a better experience. So what makes us different is we're not just building unique homes, we're providing a unique experience. And so it takes the pressure off. So yes, it's a fee to get started, but you're under no obligation to build with us. And if you don't like something, you take all that information
and you go find somebody that you do like.
100%.
Okay. Well, that gives a lot of confidence and clarity. And for you guys that want to build, I think this is a really, really great option. So just a couple more questions. Tell me what is so special about Barndo?
Yeah.
Like, what's different here?
Yeah, so we pride ourselves on two things, and that's our core values and then our mission. And so our core values are aligned with Barndo. So the B in Barndo is to be the best. And we stop at nothing to be the best. And we believe we are the best.
I love that.
And so that is our mission. As the first thing is be the best.
Okay.
The A is always growing. And so that supports being the best. So that's not just as a company. I mean, we're exploding as a company, putting in multi-locations and all these things, but that's been fun. But the people here we invest a lot into. So we want our people to be always growing. We want the systems to be always growing, and the way we do business to be always growing. The R is the best part, is we really love what we do. You won't find anybody on our team who's just working a job. They love it. They love what they do. They love that we get to do this. And then the N is we never stop giving. Something very special to us is giving back to our community. And so a percentage of all the money that comes into us, we give back, and we focus in on the special needs community. And we give to different organizations who provide athletic opportunities for special needs children. As like we have a company that does fashion shows for disabled children and special needs children. Yeah, so it's really fun to give back to that community, and we really have a heart there. That's why most of the plans you see on our website are ranch style. And they're all fully ADA accessible. By design, like on the front end. We don't upcharge for that. And then the D is we're doers. You'll see that if you work with our team, everybody steps in to help. And then the last thing is our legacy is what drives us. And that legacy piece falls back to giving. And like the mission for us in a nutshell is taking impossible dreams, turn them into possible realities. And the only way we can do that is most people walk in the doors and they're like, we have this dream to build this Barndo. We don't know if we can get financing. We don't know if it's even possible. We don't know if we can afford it. And we say, well, let's meet you where you are. Your number is your number, right? Let's work backwards from that, and we will find it. So on our website, we literally have plans that range from $150,000 to $800,000. So we supply a lot of different products.
And I'll put that website in the description of the video. So make sure you go and you check that out. So awesome. And finally, is there anything else that maybe I didn't ask you, or something that you want to make sure that our viewers are aware of, or have we covered everything?
No, I think you're pretty good. Like in the grand scheme of things, are there a lot of people who build homes? Yes. Are there a lot of people who build barns? Yes. Are there a lot of people who build barn homes? No. So I would just say, do your research, lean into companies. We encourage it. Like, matter of fact, if we're too busy and we're not meeting your timeline, we have a list of referral companies we'll pass them out to. So there's a couple, one guy here in the upstate that we refer people to. There's a couple guys in the Midlands and the lower part of the state we'll refer people to. So we like, don't sacrifice doing your research and and get in there. And then also, if you're kind of not in this area but you find this information, we do sell kits. So if you're a DIY, we'll put the whole kit together, drop it on the job site, and you can build it yourself. And then if you just want to get plans because you like the way we design, we offer those a la carte as well. So. Okay,
that's awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to tell us a little bit more about Barndominiums, the Barndo Co. I have some friends that work for you, and I'm excited to see how everything has really built up over the last year. We're excited to see where things go in the years to come. I know that everything's going to be exploding. So I hope this information helped you guys, and definitely reach out to me, reach out to the Barndo Co. We would love to help you get started. This is a conversation and we have to start somewhere. So how are you going to afford it? How are you going to move here finally and get started? That's exciting, and we get to help you on the ground level. It's never too early to start that conversation. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had your questions answered about the Barndos, and do me a favor, subscribe, comment, tell me what you thought, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.